Hi Sophia, thank you for your question. Now, your question was about cortisol and supporting excessive cortisol production or blocking. And as you're obviously training really hard, I'm going to just quickly talk about some of the causes of cortisol production. So things like stress and work, overtraining and undertraining, there's lots of different things. Poor diet and lack of sleep are probably the main ones, but they're, you know, as I said, there's lots of other different specific things that affect different people. If you do have high cortisol levels, you're going to have reduced immunity, reduced repair and recovery, probably also headaches, irritability on a really long-term basis. So some of the things that you can do to help control your cortisol production, the number one thing that I really need to emphasize as being important is having some kind of relaxation techniques and making sure that you're looking after yourself. So meditation, reading, having a bath, you know, doing a swim occasionally instead of a high intensity workout, are some of the really important things. Also making sure that you're getting enough sleep, so minimum 7 hours. It's not possible for us all to get 8 hours of perfect night's sleep every night, but 7 hours is a really good aim. Having an early night every now and then. If you're stressed, you're going to have obviously more cortisol, and one of the things that we often stress about is our weight loss and not losing weight quickly enough. And that can be quite counterproductive. So just trying to, you know, be a bit more relaxed about that as well can be really beneficial. Diet is another one. Increasing your greens is really important. You're therefore going to increase your alkalinity and your nutrient levels that you take in. Increasing your antioxidants, because increased cortisol level will potentially increase cell degeneration and cell death, so antioxidants are really important to protect the cells in the body and increase your repair and recovery. What else? Omega-3 essential fatty acids are really important as well. They help to downregulate cortisol production, so you can do that through diet, but you can also do it through supplementation. The fish oil, which I'll get into supplements in a sec, but the fish oil is a really good one to add into your regime if you don't have a lot of fish in your diet. Also, avoiding caffeine is really important because we tend to pep ourselves up and keep ourselves going on caffeine quite frequently, especially if you're using pre-workouts as well. And that's just going to be more harmful to your efforts to reduce your cortisol production. And lastly, on diet, avoiding processed foods, which I'm assuming you're probably already doing. So I'll quickly go through a couple of supplements. I mentioned fish oils, but vitamin C is another really important one for helping to downregulate cortisol production. We churn through our vitamin C when we're under stress. I usually recommend a base level of about 3 grams a day. Magnesium is essential, so it helps to relax the nerves and muscles. Magnesium is really important for anyone training hard because, again, we go through it really quickly. Ginseng is fantastic because it's called an adaptogen, which is an adrenal tonic. It helps when we're under a lot of stress. It helps our body adapt to stressful situations more effectively. It gives us a nice boost of energy without being stimulating, and it also helps oxygenate tissues, so it's really good for athletes and people exercising a lot. And something that covers most of those bases is your passion project. So it's green, it's nutritious, it also has some herbs, so some ginseng in there too. Like I said, I hope I answered your question, and if you have any other questions that are more specific to you and what you're doing at the moment, please let me know. I'll try and help.